bad bitches? Welcome to the shittiest podcast in town. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you like that? You're in shitfic town, bitch.
That was the most aggressive intro we have ever had.
I'm you know, with the economy, I'm trying to see if I can be a dominatrix.
That's your new career path?
That's my new career path. None else are open. We're trying to broaden our horizons here, folks.
So welcome to Shitfic / BDSM fic. Welcome to Shitfic, a podcast where we read old shitty writing that Chris and I and/or our guests wrote when they were youngins, early in their writing career, so on and so forth. The whole point of this podcast is that as creatives, we the first things we make are pretty bad. No matter how proud you are of them, they're probably shitty because you're starting off in your career. So we like to look back and sort of laugh and learn and just love our old shitty writing. So that's the idea of this podcast.
I believe it was Charles Dickens who said, you need to write 1,000 words before you can write one good word.
Did he really say that? Or are you making that up?
I think that, it's not hard to do 1,000 words. Maybe it's not that.
Point is, you have to write a lot of shit before you write your gold. And that's what we're gonna look at some of my shit. Today we're gonna be reading one of my scripts. Me, I'm Michael, by the way, if you've never listened to our podcast before.
And I'm Dirty Sexy Chris. It's a late night episode. Please put on your pajamas.
It's our pre-Thanksgiving episode. I don't know when this episode will air, but we're recording it before Thanksgiving. Anyway, hello! Welcome to Shitfic once again. We'll be reading one of my scripts today called Ares and the Battle for the Heavens.
I don't know what's going on.
Do you have any questions for me about the script?
Well, I didn't know if we were in that segment yet. I didn't know if we had moved on to
me saying the
interview.
me saying the name of the script was kind of my idea of transitioning.
Well, I thought there was gonna be a whole, now let's get into some shit.
Don't we do that before we start reading it?
Oh, maybe.
You see, it's been so long since we recorded one of these episodes, we've kind of forgot. I had to ask before I turned on the mic how we do this, because I forgot. So, should we transition, or do you have any other banter to go?
Do you have Hood's Dairy out here?
Hood's Dairy? What?
I can't believe
Hood's Dairy.
Hood's, it's a regional thing. It's from Massachusetts.
I live in the same. Oh, okay.
I'm not from here.
I was like, I'm not from
here.
I live in the same region as you.
Region. It's block by block basis.
Gotcha.
They only provide dairy to one block.
So, what's your grocery store recommendation? We're now the grocery store podcast.
This is okay. Let me tell you, Hood's. You guys need to get Hood's Dairy out here. They have golden eggnog. Do you have golden eggnog? No, you have regular shit-ass eggnog that tastes like mint.
I like eggnog. Also, the eggnog here does not taste like mint.
It does. If you don't get the golden eggnog, it doesn't do it.
I think you're just buying mint-flavored eggnog, because my eggnog does not taste minty.
They always taste a little minty. It's what they do with Shamrock Shake.
They don't put a Shamrock Shake in eggnog.
Well, they taste the same.
No, they do not.
Yes, they do.
Not at all.
They definitely do.
I think your taste buds are messed up.
I'm colorblind. I'm taste blind.
Are you really colorblind?
I am actually colorblind.
Which colors?
All
of them?
Don't ask me what the sky color is. No, it's certain shades of blue and purple and certain shades of yellow and green.
Oh, I was unaware of this.
Yeah.
The more you know. This is now the Learn About Chris podcast.
This is just about colorblindness, folks. Anyways, hi Michael. Welcome to Shitfic.
Thank you.
It's a weekly podcast. Oh wait, no, it's not weekly.
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly, bisexual weekly. Oh,
that sounds like a great
bisexual because I'm gay and you're straight.
I mean, so yeah, if you put it straight, if you put us in the middle,
exactly. It's there are two sexualities here.
But also, again, that sounds like a great magazine.
What?
You said Bisexual Weekly.
Oh, Did I?
You did.
Wow, I'm so quirky, you guys. I'm so fucking quirky. Hey, Michael.
Welcome to Shitfic, Chris.
Welcome to Shiltfic.
Shitfic?
Shiltfic.
I think you might be drunk.
Maybe.
That's why you're tasting mint. And that's why you're drinking a Shamrock Shake and thinking it's eggnog.
They taste the same.
They do not. Anyway, the script we're reading today, once again, is Ares and the Battle for the Heavens.
All right, Michael, tell me, where were you in life?
So
and I just want to warn you.
Yeah.
If this motherfucking play was performed and produced, I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Chris, I might have some bad news for you.
Oh my fucking God.
So not only was this script produced, it was produced twice, 2 different ways, and won an award.
Oh my God. What are the standards in Indiana?
Apparently very low, because this definitely should not have won an award, but it did. And frankly, I'm pretty proud of it.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
I'm ready for you to tear this apart.
Okay, give me the year.
Okay, so it was 2015 or 2016.
Oh shit.
Because so it's
years.
fairly recent because I wrote it my senior year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I wrote it similar to everything else I've shared on this podcast. I wrote this in a day. I wrote this in less than a day. I wrote this in like 20 minutes of my radio class. Actually, no, I wrote it in like 20 minutes of study hall for my radio class.
My lord.
Yeah, so basically there's a thing in Indiana called IASB, which is the Indiana Association for different thing, but it's the Indiana Association of School Broadcasters. And I wanted to enter the like radio bit / skit portion of that.
We all love scat.
Yeah, so
Or skit.
different. Yeah, once again,
that's
different
even more different.
so I wrote this for that. So I wrote it because I'm like, all right, I want to enter in, but also like I'm super into like the film and theater side of my high school. So like, you know, I don't have much time is the point. Like I don't have much time to write for my radio bits. So I wrote this very quickly. I was like, it's a funny thing. I'm basing it off of the, you know, Greek gods. People are always into that. So it's, you know, it's something that's already established that I can take, you know? So that's kind of why I wrote this. And then what's cool is, so I made this for IASB, which I then got second place at IASB. This script won second place for best radio bit / skit.
This is a radio show.
So hold on. Remember, I said it was produced twice.
Oh my God. Wait, so was there a in person and a out of person? Is
Out of person?
You know what I mean. People versus voices of people.
Yeah, so basically,
that...
I did a radio version of this with like the sound effects and everything galore, which I think that's more the reason it won. Because again, the script itself is all right, but like the way I produced it for my radio class was decent, at least decent enough to place me second. So
I guess so. Wait, was this for children?
It's for all ages. It's a dumb comedy, so. Again,
well, no, like, was the contest for children?
Oh yeah, the Indiana Association of School Broadcasters is for high schoolers.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, this wasn't like the I'm competing against 30-year-old professional radio hosts. No, this was for high schoolers. So I got second place there for the radio bit / skit. Then for my end of the year thing, my senior year of high school, I also wrote it for that. Yeah, so there was a thing called the D4 recital, the Drama 4 recital. I think I've talked about it before on this podcast. So I had volunteered to write, or I was chosen to write some stuff, and this was one of the things that I chose. Because I needed to write like 3 different scripts for it. And I'm like, well, I already have one that I did as a radio show, so we're just gonna do it, the radio show, live. And it got laughs. People enjoyed it. We added some improv bits to it. So those are not in this version of the script. But basically all that happened was we loaded up Ares, who is the main character here. We gave him a bunch of weapons, and throughout the script, he slowly takes the weapons out. That's the one bit. Yeah.
Oh,
So like he had swords and knives and guns.
Spoil it for me, Michael.
Well, that you won't see because
this is the radio version.
Yeah, this is the radio script. Because the radio script is what I used for the theater script as well. It just, we added improv bits.
Ah, you added physical comedy.
We did. And the physical comedy is not in the script. Yeah. So that's the long-winded explanation for this.
Wait, why are there stage directions for this if it's a radio play?
I don't think there are.
Uh,
Outside of that, I don't look.
Well, like
there's literally fade in.
Well, then
and
why
that's
is
it.
there a one? Because then, like, do you say this in a radio play? How do radio plays work?
Like,
do they still do that shit?
Yeah.
What?
Podcast. We're on a podcast, Chris.
Is this a radio play?
That's essentially just a radio play without sound effects.
Yeah, but like ours are intentioned to.
Yeah, there are plenty. Like any podcast or anything that you listen to where they're like people telling spooky stories or anything like that, you could consider a radio play, really.
God, I want to work for a radio play.
Right. A radio play in the more traditional sense would be something like when H.G. Wells did War of the Worlds or something like that.
Yeah, but that was the 1920s.
No, it was not.
It was the 1930s. That was the 1940s. That was the 1950s.
Eventually you'll be right.
That was the 1960s. That was the 1980s. That was the 1990s. That was the 2000s. That was the 2010s.
That was yesterday.
that was literally yesterday.
But yeah,
Michael.
so that's where this came from. 1938 is what Sydne just
So
said.
I was close.
You said
actually.
1920s.
Yeah, but that's within like a 20-year range. You know?
I'm glad you are not a history professor.
Please edit out all of the other guesses other than
1930s.
1930s.
So World War II happened in the 1960s. No, it didn't, Chris.
Honestly, you could tell me that the Civil War was 2010. I'd be like, holy shit, yeah, you're totally right.
Any other questions for me?
Sure, I got questions.
Okay.
You like Percy Jackson?
I actually don't.
Really?
Yeah, I know this is.
Sydne's gonna kill you.
I know this is Greek inspired. But yeah, I was
were a different generation, though. It's fair.
Different generation. You're like 2 years older than me.
Am I? How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh, I am only 2 years older than you.
See? Yeah, that's not a different generation.
I feel so old.
No, I was more like, I don't know.
You like Moody Judy?
Like Judy Garland?
You should hear my Liza Minnelli impression.
I think I have. I think we've all heard it if you've listened to this podcast.
All my impressions
No,
are the
I
same.
was more, in terms of like the fantasy stuff that I read, obviously Tolkien was like my biggest. But yeah, I liked a lot more of like the high fantasy type stuff / Norse mythology. Like I'm more into, Thor and Odin and that type of stuff rather than the Greek side of things. Yeah, I always gravitated more towards Norse legends. I always thought those were cooler. That being said, I like the Greek legends and whatnot. And clearly, this is essentially fanfic of Ares and Hermes. So,
wait, is there actually? Oh, that's actually a good question. Is there an actual myth about Hermes and Ares?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you created one.
Yeah, I didn't pull this from any like established thing. I just took the characters. Yeah.
Are you Greek yourself?
No,
my cultural appropriation.
My ancestry goes back to French, Irish, and Welsh, to my knowledge. And Yugoslavian, which is why I'm very hairy.
Interesting. I'm also very hairy.
Are you Yugoslavian as well?
Polish.
Gotcha.
And also general Norse. There's a lot of Norse. It's all from my mom. I wish my grandma taught me how to make pierogies, but she didn't. The end.
I'm sure you could Google it.
I mean, but she apparently made them from scratch.
That's true.
She also spoke Polish, and she didn't bring that down. I'm useless.
In all fairness, I don't know French, so like
But do you know Yugoslavian?
I know English and a little bit of Spanish. Anyway, welcome to the Genes podcast.
I feel like, Sydne, are you gonna cut just all of this out? I feel like
Welcome to the Genetics podcast.
literally we have gone on to 15 tangents.
Anyhoozle, back to the script. Any other questions, or do you want to just start reading it? Any other questions before we jump into it?
Can you do a good Greek accent?
No.
Well,
I know I did an Irish one last podcast, or Irish, I think I did.
yeah.
Either way,
he was- yeah.
I cannot do a Grecian accent.
So, okay, well,
Can you do a Grecian accent?
do you want me to try?
Sure. Let's hear it.
I met yours. I heard.
That's just mumbling.
Let me try it again.
It's just drunken slurs.
I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's very culturally correct, folks. So I know everything about the Greeks. Hey, no.
All right, this whole thing's getting cut. Let's
Okay.
jump into the script.
All right.
Are you gonna say your line?
Let's get into some shit.
This is the coronavirus version of this, apparently.
Oh, this is a podcast of many topics.
All right, so Ares and the battle for the heavens. I'm doing the dialogue, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I only get one line in this.
Yeah, since there's only one set of stage directions, do you want to be Hermes or Ares?
Oh, that could be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Which one do you want to be?
Alright. Let's see. Are you? Hermes is kind of a twink boy, isn't he?
If you want him to be.
Well, let me know.
Sydney just said yes. Sydney was all in for Hermes being a twink boy, so...
Well, like, are you feeling aggressive or are you feeling twink boy today, Michael?
It does not matter to me.
Michael, I need to know if you're feeling aggressive boy or twink boy.
Well,
today.
if we want to go based off of our personalities, you're definitely more Hermes and I'm definitely more Ares.
Okay, then there we go. All right, I'm Hermes. Okay, is that a Greek accent?
No.
It's a bit of a Greek Orthodox. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Fade into Ares walking up Hermes.
Not walking up to Hermes, just walking up Hermes.
He is a wall.
He's walking up Hermes' back. This happens while he's giving him a massage.
Ares is holding up a sword and looks angry. Oh, wait, who's gonna... Oh, well, I guess they know.
Yeah, because anytime Chris speaks, he's Hermes. Anytime I speak, it's Ares.
Mm-hmm. Hold! Who dares approach this place?
It is I, Hermes, your own kin. Ares, the god of war.
There's no...
Bringer of chaos, harbinger of fear, master strategist, conquer... What were you gonna say?
There's no comma between it is I, so it sounds like it is I, Hermes.
You're right. Grammatically, Ares is saying, it is I, Hermes.
What a pedant. It is I, Hermes. Also, it is me, Ares. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I've never heard of you.
What?
Yeah, those names and tiles and stuff are really cool and all, but I've never heard of you.
Are you serious? We have the same father.
Really? Oh, who is that?
You don't know who your own father is?
I've never been good at Greek mythology. I think I got a C in that class.
Class? Hermes, it's not mythology to people like you and me. Do you see where the comedy is in this?
The comedy is Hermes isn't acting like a Greek myth, but Ares is.
Yes, that is the comedy.
And we are?
Gods!
Right.
Are you serious? Look around you. We are in the heavens.
Did they call it the heavens?
I don't know. I didn't do any research for this.
Rick Reed.
Yeah, they called it Olympus, but
Yeah.
like, I feel like the term heaven was also used.
I don't think so.
I
think heaven was invented by Christianity.
No, because like the heavens is just a place.
Oh, so it was heavens with a lowercase h before, but
Yeah.
then Jesus came along and said, "Y'all ain't invited to my heaven."
It's kind of like the word God was a thing. Like these are the gods, but then God was taken by Christianity with a capital G.
Man, Christianity, you got some explaining to do.
Mainly Christianity's just lazy. They were like, you know how like other religions have the heavens? Let's just call our place heaven. And you know how other people have gods? Let's just call our dude God. They were just lazy and boring. Anyway, this is my attack on the Christian faith. Please don't hurt me.
Well, I mean, it's a big fucking book, though. You gotta be committed to read that book.
That's true.
But, like, I don't know. But it's also, like...
But also, half the stories in the Bible are just, like, kind of stolen from other religions.
Really?
Yeah, like, every religion has a carpenter. Every religion has a flood. All of them, like...
Really? They all have a flood?
Yeah, most religions are the same.
Really?
If you, like, not like they're the same, but, like, a lot of their stories are the same. Which is one of the many reasons I'm an atheist. I'm like, y'all just are telling the same story.
Did you know about St. Christopher? Did you know? I only looked up St. Christopher.
Because your name's Christopher?
Yes, indeed.
Well, I'm the Archangel Michael, so suck it.
Well, do you know anything about St. Michael / Angel Michael?
No.
Well, let me tell you about St. Christopher.
We're reading a script!
This man, he carried a baby across the river, and I guess Jesus really liked that. And so he's like, welcome to sainthood, bitch.
So all I gotta do is.
And it wasn't even like a deep river. All the pictures, it's like an ankle deep river.
But to a baby, that's deadly.
I guess so, yeah.
Also, but like, why did he do that? Was it just like?
Well, it was baby Jesus was the one that was being ferried.
Gotcha. Was it the baby Jesus or was it just like a baby Jesus?
Are there multiple?
I'm saying there are. Not in the Bible, but I'm just saying there probably were. I feel like this podcast is just all nonsense.
Well, I feel like it didn't catch on at that point. What was Jesus named after? Did they come up with it? Judaism? I don't know.
He was the king.
Yeah, he was the king of the Jews.
Anyway, that's our talk about Christianity.
That's the end of the script, folks. Thanks for listening.
Anyway, back to Hermes' line.
Huh? Oh, what do you know? What do you know? We are. Okay. Bad grammar, but
yes, there's no punctuation in this script.
What do you know we are? What do you know we are? Well, ain't this place neat?
You live here.
I feel like you always have like one person in the script that's just brain dead. I think that's your comedy. Anytime you have to write, I feel like all your scripts, they're all the same, but with like a different framing.
Yes, every script I wrote when I was in high school was like, the comedy was absolutely like, here's the straight guy, here's the dum-dum, here we go.
There are only two sexualities, straight guy and dum-dum. Hello, it is me. Dum-dum. Oh my goodness. I know. Oh, remember when we said we were going to make this short? Nah, I live on 4th Street with John.
Who's John?
Oh my god.
I would like to point out, also, I don't think Hermes is dumb. He's just not, like, the character of Hermes...
He's looking kind of dumb.
No, he's just playing a normal dude. Like, Ares is like, we're gods, and Hermes like, what?
No normal dude reacts to, hey, we're gods, and goes... Wow, man.
That would be my reaction. If someone
would be your reaction?
Yeah, if someone came down and was like, hey, Michael, you can, like, throw lightning and shit, I'd be like, what do you know? I'm going to go play World of Warcraft. Oh, absolutely. I'd be like, okay.
You wouldn't want to smite Florida?
No, I'd be like, that's cool. I will use those abilities, but for right now, I'm playing World of Warcraft. The new expansion just came out.
You wouldn't want to try it out immediately? You'd say it could wait?
It would depend. If I'm in a dungeon or raid, it would have to wait.
Oh my god. I hope you're joking. I would be tyrannical. I would immediately say...
You and I are very different.
I would say I'd say it's my time to get revenge on all of you. It's lightning time.
I'd be like, yo... who wants to pay me to, like, shoot lightning? I'd be like Shazam. Did you see the Shazam movie?
No.
Oh, there's a scene where he's, like, shooting lightning out of his hand and, like, having people pay him to watch. That's the type of superhero I would be.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't like fight crime.
Well,
I'd be like, all right, everyone, I'm gonna do goofy things, and you can pay. I'd basically be a sideshow attraction.
I would just be like, hey guys, if you don't give me a house, I'm just gonna be an issue. just get me a nice little cabin in the middle of North Dakota, get me food every week, and we're good.
I think the name of this episode is gonna be Random Tangents.
It's Random Tangents. It's like
anyway. Who's John?
My roommate. He works at Taco Hell. He's pretty cool. If you
Do you like my Taco Hell pun?
I don't. I don't like it.
Well, never mind. Continuing.
Who's John? Is Herman? Well, all the Greek gods are a little gay. But
they're all straight up gay. There's just
yeah. Is Hermes and John fucking? Did you intend for them to fuck? That's very progressive for Indiana.
I didn't intend for it, but they can be, you know. They're roommates. They can do whatever. They're not a couple, but like, you know.
They do it in the butt.
Exactly. Like
there's nothing gay about doing it in the butt. There, I said it.
That's your take today.
That's my take. You know what? Yeah. There we go.
Any hoozle. Enough! You may be confused, Hermie, but I came here on a mission to destroy the heavens. Now, out of my way.
Wait, why am I in his way?
Because he's standing in the way. He's standing at the gate.
Who walked up to who again?
Ares walked up to Hermes. Hermes is like at the gates. That's the idea.
What gates?
The gates to Olympus. What? It doesn't matter.
Are there gates to Olympus?
There's gates to anywhere.
There's gates to heaven, but there's... Are you conflating
I didn't
Greek mythology?
I guarantee you there. Hold on. I guarantee you
they
there
didn't
are
even
gates.
have gates back then.
Yes, they did.
Gates weren't invented back then.
Gates to Mount
That's
Olympus.
fucking Disney, bitch.
It's still gates.
That's not. That doesn't mean anything.
So what you're telling me is the movie Hercules is all dumb and you hate it.
Well, I mean, we could get into a discussion. But literally, all of these are from...
Also, this could be considered a gate. A gate doesn't have to be like a shut thing.
You think Mythman knows this shit?
Hey, Mythman is great.
You don't know Mythman.
You can.
Now
Fuck right off, sir.
Kingdom Hearts. They didn't have gates back then.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
Google it.
Oh my god.
They didn't have gates.
Yes, they
when were
ancient gates. Chris, you're awful at history.
These are all like modern.
No, they're not.
Look up when were gates invented.
Ancient Greek gates.
Oh my god.
Look at these, you goober.
That's not a gate.
Yes, it is.
Where's the gate?
A gate doesn't have to have a door.
What the fuck is it?
It's this. This is
what
a
the
gate.
Fuck is it then?
It's a fucking
That's
gate.
That's not a gate. That's just a doorway. That's
oh
just
my
an
god.
arch. That's just an arch. Google when were gates invented.
You're so...
when were gates invented?
When were
Is there a fucking... There's a fucking Wikipedia page of 1881.
No, hold on. The first electric gate. I don't know why this is giving me electric gates. A gate or a gateway is a point of entry or space.
You didn't say gateway.
Which is enclosed by walls. That's it. That's it.
Go down a little bit. Go down a little bit.
Oh my god.
Well, was it a sliding gate?
You're thinking of a swing gate. That's what you're thinking of.
Yeah, but which one of these is your gate?
Any of them!
Oh, so it's a sliding gate? It's a sliding gate?
Oh my god.
Keep this in, Sydney. Keep this in.
Chris, anything is a gate.
I would like everyone at home to please write in and let us know, were there gates?
Yes!
On Mount Olympus.
The earliest gate. No. It's just gonna give me 18. Which was constructed around 1850 BC.
I don't know what that means. That could
before be 1850 BCE is before Common Era.
Look up what a Canaanite gate is.
It's a gate.
I need to.
Canaanite gate.
It's 2 A's.
You're 2 A's.
Oh,
Canaanite gate, Israel.
Israel.
That's where it is.
Oh, so it didn't even reach down there.
There were gates
Are
in
these
Greece.
even gate? What?
Yes. God damn it.
Were there even gates? Chris, this is literally one gate, though. We don't know if that reached Mount Olympus, by the time.
God. First off, reach Mount Olympus. Mount Olympus isn't a real place.
You can't tell me that. Mount Olympus exists.
There were gates.
But there wasn't Olympus on top of it.
Oh my God. There were gates in Olympus. Yes. Whew. Actually, I mean, there weren't because it's not a real place, but you can use your fucking imagination.
So the Greek gods knew about gates, but didn't impart that onto humans.
Yes, they did.
Until 1880.
No, that was electric gates. Holy shit, this podcast hurts me now.
I don't know. This seems a little sus.
Everyone, please comment that you agree with me that gates have been around since 1850 BCE.
Please comment down if you know the difference between a gateway and a gate.
Anyway, enough. You may be confused, Hermes, but I came here on a mission to destroy the heavens. Now, out of my way.
Sorry, I can't.
Also, I would like to point out that we're reading a script where Ares gets incredibly frustrated with Hermes, and that is just the actuality of this podcast. This podcast became this script.
You know, life imitates art, folks.
Ugh. Okay, Hermes line.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh, why not?
I'll lose my spot in line.
Your spot?
Yeah, you see, I've got this baggage delivered to Hera, and you know how these Heaven Express people are. If I get out of line now, I'll lose my spot and have to wait another hour.
You've got to be kidding me. You are the messenger of the gods. Just deliver it yourself.
Wait, what? I thought he is delivering it
No,
himself.
he's taking it to Heaven Express.
Oh, so this is UPS, but for Jesus.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and Ares is like, you're the messenger. Why don't you just do it? And then Hermes' next line.
Wait, so are they at Heaven Express? Or
Yeah.
are they outside of Heaven
They're
Express?
outside of it in line.
Are there doors?
Yes. Use your imagination. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter.
It matters a little bit. It matters a little bit.
Just read the next fucking line.
Who's been delivering all this time, though, if it's not been him?
No,
Does he black out? Does he black out?
Heaven Express delivers.
Oh, so he delegates.
Read the script and read the script and you'll find out.
Oh wow, there's a lot of lore here.
No, there isn't. It's a dumb fucking script I wrote in high school, and I just want to finish it.
Did they comment on the gates when they gave you second place?
No.
Did they say we were gonna give you first place, but
They just said, "Hey, good job, kid."
Okay, let's see.
You've got to be kidding me. You are the messenger of the gods. Just deliver it yourself.
See, I would, but then I would be late for work.
That is your work.
No, I work retail.
What? No, you don't.
Believe me, buddy, I wish I didn't either. It's horrible.
Oh, forget it. I give up. Conquering the heavens is not worth this torment. I'm out. Goodbye.
Oh, well, he's an angry fella. Now to get this package to Hera.
End. I guess I said end scene, but that's the end of the show.
End of the one scene.
Okay, we're at the end. What was your comment?
My comment?
Yeah, you were making a comment, but then I told you to read the last line.
I didn't realize that was what Ares was gonna do.
He said it earlier.
He did?
Yeah, he said, "I'm here to conquer the heavens." Oh my God, Chris, you did not pay attention to anything.
Well, it's been a while.
This podcast was less about shitfic and more about fucking gates.
You know, and that's what's beautiful about it, folks. This is an educational pod. Can we get a grant now?
I would like to point out I got genuinely mad during this episode.
I was just curious. Sorry that I am a curious mind.
No, you're not
trying
curious.
to figure out.
You're trying to erase the history of gates.
I don't know about this Canaanite gate. What you should have specified.
All Chris is thinking about is gates. He hears no other
I
words.
got gates on the map.
Anyway, what'd you think of the script, if you remember any of it?
Let's see. Okay, we're gonna get into a deep analysis. Historically, you know, I'm giving it a 0 out of 10.
Why?
Because there's no the invention of the gates. I don't know where they are. Was Olympus considered?
The heavens.
Well, like...
Yeah, heaven was located on the summit of Olympus, according to Homer.
But
So the word heaven, boom, works there. So I'd like to point out my script is fully within the lore. There were gates there, and Olympus was considered the summit of heaven. So fuck off.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, consider your reaction. Sorry, I just needed that in there. I know my mythology. Anyway, what is your reaction to the script?
It's not the worst script. I mean, it's like, the joke is bad. The joke of, wait, they're talking about UPS, but they're in the Greek god world. And it's like, it is very similar to the other scripts where it's straight man, dumb man.
Yeah.
And then one person gets frustrated.
Yeah.
It's kind of like this podcast.
It is exactly like this episode. I think I mentioned it like 2 podcasts ago, but when I was in high school, that was straight up the comedy that I loved was the like dumb man, straight comedy, that type of stuff. Now I would like the driest humor. That is what I enjoy now. Anyway, any other thoughts? Before we wrap things up?
Well, we also have to do the good shit segment. Don't forget.
I know we are doing a new segment this episode of the podcast, but that's why.
What do you think, Sydney? This is the segment called Sydney Speaks. Sydney, speak.
I don't know.
I feel
like this script got so lost in our debates. Like there were so many tangents that this script was just completely lost.
The script is not the star of this episode. It is the Gernaat Gate.
I think it does not live up to its title. Ares in the battle for the what?
Oh yeah,
there is no battle.
It literally is just. I wonder, maybe. I mean, my expectations.
My
expectations are subverted right now.
Yeah. Again, you read the title and you're like, oh, there's gonna be a battle and everything, and it's really just Ares trying to be like Hermes. I'm gonna fucking kill you, and Hermes being like, what? What are you talking about? We're at the Olympus version of USPS. Do you want to move on to our new segment? Oh wait! Before we do that, is this shit fic or is this the shit?
This sucks.
Thank you.
This is not the shit. I mean, it's fine. It's not like it's a fine script, but like I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't.
Like if you were doing a series of 1 acts, you wouldn't take this.
Like if you paid me to listen to this, I'd listen to it. But I don't know if I'd listen to it for free. Like you wouldn't have to pay me much to listen to it. But
okay, so it's bad, is what you're saying.
Well, it's not bad. It's not bad. That's why you only have to pay me a little bit.
Anyway, new segment time.
Hi guys. Welcome to the good shit. This is a segment where we like to just let you know what we're watching, what we're reading, what we are consuming, and what we think is good, and just letting you know. I have been watching a Netflix series called The Queen's Gambit. And The Queen's Gambit, it's about a special little X-Men called Beth Reardon. She is sent to Charles Xavier's home for God's littlest opium addicts, where she learns that she can move chess pieces with her mind, but only when it's on the ceiling. And, it's dramatic. There's a woman in a bath at one point. It's very good. It's been called the Luminales.
Luminales? We're getting pizza?
It's considered the Lou Almaties of television.
Nice.
So go and watch it. It's very good, actually. I'm being a little shit, but
nice. Yeah. Are you reading anything right now?
I'm illiterate. So please don't ask me that.
Okay.
Michael, what shit are you eating? Are you eating shit? The good shit?
So I'm both reading and watching things and playing things. I play a bunch of video games as well.
What narrative?
So, I'm replaying The Witcher 3 right now. So,
yeah.
So very narrative. In terms of reading, I'm reading The Rise and Fall of Ancient Egypt. It chronicles everything from the Old Kingdom till basically post Cleopatra. I mean, the Cleopatra we all think of when we hear that name.
Ooh.
Not the other ones.
Wait, there's multiple Cleopatras?
Oh, yeah. Like, the Cleopatra that everyone thinks of is, like, the 14th or something. Cleopatra VII. There you go.
Interesting.
Yeah.
VI. You mean the 7th?
Nope, VII.
VII. I heard you were also watching Barbara Ann's.
Barbarians on Netflix. It is a German show. So yes.
Can't watch that. I can't read.
Well, no. They've dubbed it for Netflix.
Oh, but I hate that.
I don't mind. So like the words 100% do not match up with the mouths.
That's
at
what
all.
bothers me.
Oh, see,
well, partly because I have a new thing about Chris is fucked up body. I do have a hearing disability, so I have a little bit of what's it called? I have a little bit of a lip read, an unconscious lip read, so it like fucks me up whenever.
Oh god, yeah, they're speaking German, but you're hearing English.
And it's like these words are not like yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, it's very good. It's historical fiction.
Is there a Barbara?
No, it is basically about the Romans invading kind of the area that is modern day Germany. And it's about the battle of, and I know I'm gonna butcher this, Teutoburg Forest, Teutoburg Forest, Teutoburg Forest. Again, I'm sure I'm butchering that pronunciation. But basically the whole idea is that these groups of tribes in Germany that they don't get along themselves actually beat the Roman army in 8 ACE, the year 8. Yeah. Which is incredible. Yeah, it's like this group of just
Baby Jesus was only 8 years old.
Right? But yeah, this group of just people, common people, beat the strongest army at that point in time in history. It's a very good, it's a very interesting show. I enjoyed watching it. I thought that was pretty good. I recommend it if you're into historical fiction. I love any historical fiction shows. That's why I'm hyped for The Last Kingdom to come back. Last Kingdom is about
China?
The unification of England.
Not China.
Nope. So it's about...
What am I thinking
It's about like King Alfred and Wessex and the Danish invasions into
China,
like Northumbria and those. No, not in China. Has nothing to do with the show.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know.
I love the Three Kingdoms period of China.
It's very interesting.
Do you know about it?
I know everything, Chris. I know all about gates, as we've learned on this podcast. Anyway, thank you, everyone, for listening to this wonderful podcast. I want to thank Chris for being here with me. I want to thank Ryan Tucker for doing the wonderful
I didn't
intro
thank
music.
you. I want to thank Michael.
Thank you.
Michael Patrick Middlegard Davis.
Middlegard
Davis.
My, I guess, third name is Middlegard. Thank you, Ryan Tucker, for making the wonderful song that you heard at the beginning of this podcast. He recorded it just for us. He's wonderful. You can listen to his stuff at Rytuck Music. I want to thank Sydne for being our lovely producer. Without her, this podcast wouldn't exist.
She works hard for the money.
She does. All $0 that we make. But if you guys listening could share this and get more people to listen, maybe we could make money and get sponsors and do this more often. And it would be higher quality, probably, maybe. I don't know. Either way, that's our goal. That would be amazing if that could happen. So share it. With your friends, your family, your loved ones, your hated ones, anyone.
Ooh. I would like to thank Samantha Lee. She does all the promotion. She does the social medias. She is a organizer of sorts. And if you want to make use of those lovely, delicious social medias, you can follow us. Yes, that's right. We have a new thing at Twitter.
You can follow us at sh_TFIC on Twitter and Instagram as well. Again, that's sh_TFIC. We also, new episodes come out every other Wednesday, so keep that in mind. So we'll see you 2 weeks from now. Thank you, everyone. You're amazing. Make sure to like and email us. Rate and review. Do all the stuff.
Rate and review. Tell your mother.
Tell your father.
Just tell your mother.
If you have 2 moms, tell both of them. If you have 2 dads, tell both of them.
If you have a non-binary parent, tell them.
Exactly. Just whoever's your parent, tell them.
This is not a tight outro.
This is very all over the place. And what an episode. What a fucking episode.
Sir, we don't swear on this episode.
I have sworn more this episode than any other episode.
Have you? I thought this was your first swear.
Yeah. My first swearing episode, but no, I've said fuck a lot this episode because I'm fucking pissed off about gates. Welcome to the Gate Podcast.